nobody. He's just telling the hard truth. But I do want to make sure that I shout out, like you said, the TikTok governor, constitutional. He's always on us, but he is nothing but factual because that's all we want to tell is the fact because we don't want to push the narrative that we're, favoring any one party. No, that's not what we do. Everything is fact based. If you don't like the facts, then we will tell you to get out and try another channel that suits you. But I do want to say to what's going on in the courtroom as far as Tiffany Williams and King Cass is concerned. The person that should be called out should be Sarah Fields. Sarah Fields not only got the Anthony 3 times, she was working in concert with Melanie Stoller in Frisco's Collin County District Court building. Melanie Stoller is the one who said Sarah Fields her information. And we also must shine a light on Jeff Metcalf, the racist who set up and called Karmelo the watermelon son. But it's not just so that Jeff Metcalf has shown that he is truly a racist against us. But he's also shown that he's very much against himself in a way when you basically went on TV and told the truth about what your children did, and nobody believed you. But that was the hard and truth that your sons assaulted Carmelo Anthony on April 2nd, 2025, and you were okay with that because of the type of man you are. And Jeff Metcalf is another reason why this case has gotten massive media attention because of the people that he chose to do interviews with, such as Fox for pushing the Christian national agenda. So Jeff Metcalf, if this has not gone the way that you would have liked, maybe you should have cut your mouth shut.
Not to mention Will Kane. Oh, we're going to put them out there today. We're going to put them all out there today. Will Kane. You got Congressman Pat Fallon. All of them had their hands in that. He wanted to fly the flag half step for someone that was a bully, someone that at age 10 beating up kids and doing racial slurs. We don't want to talk about that. Slurs of the alphabets and all of that, and calling people the N-word and all of that. And not only that, being put on probation and beating up their parents. Like those are the kids that you want to recognize by flying the flag half step. I keep saying I hate that a life was lost, but you know what the word this if you live by the sword, you what? You die by the sword.
Die by the sword.
So how you live in this world is how you gonna die. And if Jeff and Megan don't get Hunter together, because Hunter has gotten away with this because we know that Hunter was the aggressor. But they tried to do everything in their power to point the narrative to their unalive son, to say that Hunter didn't have anything to do with this. If Hunter had minded his own business, went on about his own business, his brother may have still be here because they wouldn't have approached Karmelo and it never would have happened. So sometimes you got to think about what you're doing and what your kids are doing. Because if you can send a child to counseling, they can go to a 12-step program within a church and still learn nothing. Then you got to look at what you're doing, what you're pouring into your kids and what you're putting them around. Maybe you need to try something else. Maybe you need to get some real professional help because there's evidently is a problem. And if the problem